Right guys, so this is, in my opinion, the bag of the year. Let's break it down one by one so I can let you know why I think these golf clubs have been the #1 golf clubs across the tours in 2025. All right, so starting off with a slightly older model, the QI10, but again, it's been a main story for TaylorMade this year. Although the QI35 is the latest model, the QI10 has been the one that's been trusted by Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, and a whole host of other TaylorMade staff players who just haven't been able to get this out of the bag. And in the end, I think TaylorMade have just accepted it, to be honest with you. Obviously a fantastic product, and it's still continued to perform this year. And who knows if it's going to be still in the bag in 2026 as well. They use slightly different iterations of the QI10 Tour models, but I have to say, this has still been the #1 driver in 2025. Following that up is also the accompanying QI10 Fairway Wood. Again, there's been a whole host of players have used this year. Rory still got it in the bag, Scotty Scheffler, JJ Spawn, Tommy Fleetwood. And I think the reason for it is the bonded hosel. The guys have been able to bend it to their desired face angle and lie angle. And because they're creatures of habit, and this is a golf club where you're not looking for that extra yardage per se, you're just looking for the perfect flight characteristics. That's why the QI10 continues to be the #1 fairway wood, I think, on the tours. Now, TaylorMade haven't had it their own way, and I have to say, for me, the Srixon ZXi7 have had an absolutely unbelievable year. There was a period in the summer where I think every single week there was somebody winning with a Srixon iron. JJ Spawn got a massive title, obviously, in the US Open in the summer, and there was also a women's major as well. So Srixon have had an absolutely unbelievable year, not just in the irons, but in the woods as well. But I would say this particular model has to be the iron of the year. Vokey are really a market leader, and I have to say they have tons of PGA professionals playing their product, including guys like Scotty. Although he's contracted to TaylorMade, he still has Vokeys in the bag. Rory puts them in and out from time to time, as does people like Tommy Fleetwood as well. So obviously there is something about this particular model and brand that the pros still love and trust. Most importantly, you have to have the Vokeys in as wedge of the year. Back to another TaylorMade product, and it's hard to look past the Spider Tour X. Obviously, Rory winning his Grand Slam with it, and then Scotty Scheffler's used it to great effect. Different necks, obviously, in the models they've used. Tommy Fleetwood winning the Tour Championships with one as well. But you would have to say the Spider Tours have had another fantastic season, and you'd have to say right now they're the top putter in the game in terms of usage. Finishing off with another market leader, and you can't look past the Pro V1. I have to say there's different models obviously played on tour, but Titleist is still the most trusted, played by the #1 player in the world as well still, even though he's contracted to TaylorMade. That has to speak for something. Absolutely fantastic product, and I have to say, year on year, typically this is the #1 ball on the tours as well. So guys, anything you would change there? What do you think? Would you agree with that bag?